If you're running a retail business today, you know your stores are changing. But the real revolution, it's not something your customers will ever see. It's happening behind the scenes. We're talking about the new operating system for retail, and it's powered by AI. The future of your store is literally being written in code, and we're here to show you exactly what that means.
All right, let's just start with a number that should grab your attention: $660 billion. That's the annual prize, according to McKinsey, that's up for grabs for retailers who really go all in on AI. This isn't just a small gain. We're talking about a fundamental shift in the value you can unlock from the stores and the teams you already have.
And let's be crystal clear about something. This isn't some far-off, futuristic idea. The technology is here, right now, and it's already creating a gap between the winners and everyone else. The real fight for market share has moved from the storefront to the server.
So where does a number that massive, $660 billion, even come from? Well, it comes down to optimizing your single biggest operational cost. We're talking about your labor. For most retailers, that's a staggering 20 to 30% of all sales. Making your workforce more productive isn't just a nice-to-have, it's the biggest lever you can possibly pull.
The key to unlocking this is a concept we're going to call the AI store brain. Just imagine an AI agent that acts like the central nervous system for your entire store. It sees everything that's happening in real time: inventory, customer traffic, online orders coming in, and it intelligently tells your employees exactly what the most valuable task is at that precise moment.
What this does is create a completely new operating model. You see, we're moving away from the old world of managerial guesswork, right? Static schedules, gut feel decisions, and constantly just putting out fires. And we're moving toward what you could call algorithmic orchestration. It's like a perfectly coordinated symphony where every single person is proactively doing the right thing at the right time.
Now, you might be thinking, this sounds great, but is it just a theory for retail? Absolutely not. This is a battle-tested model that's already proven itself in some of the most complex industries in the world. Let's look at the proof.
Take a look at healthcare. Talk about complex logistics. Hospitals are using AI right now to orchestrate everything from patient flow to bed availability. And the results? They speak for themselves. Patient waiting times down 37%. Bed occupancy up almost 30%. Johns Hopkins cut their ER wait times by a third. This is AI solving incredibly difficult, real-time problems.
Or just think about the phone in your pocket. A company like Uber is basically one giant AI system managing a huge distributed workforce. You know, their algorithm makes over 30 million predictions every minute just to balance supply and demand. It is the ultimate example of real-time algorithmic orchestration, and it works flawlessly on a global scale. So this isn't just a neat comparison. Let's bring this right back home to retail. Because the biggest names in your industry, they're not waiting. They are deploying these exact same principles right now at scale. Just look at who's leading the charge. Walmart's using AI to reassign associates on the fly, and they've built their own tools that cut schedule planning from 90 minutes down to 30. You've got Shopify giving small merchants their own AI assistant. And then there are companies like Focal Systems using AI cameras to spot out of stocks. A system so good, Walmart is actually rolling it out across all of Canada. The point is, your competitors are already on the move. So what does all this AI-driven efficiency really mean for your most valuable asset, your people? Well, this new productivity isn't just about cutting costs. It's about completely transforming roles for the better, all the way from your store managers to your frontline associates. Just look at a typical store manager's day. Studies show that up to 60% of their time is eaten up by administrative tasks, filling out reports, and routine compliance checks. These are all things an AI can do perfectly, freeing up a massive amount of your leader's time and brain power. And when you free them up, that's when the magic happens. Your manager's role evolves. They stop being a dispatcher, just telling people what to do. They become a real strategist, a coach. They finally have time to develop their team, to engage with customers, and to focus only on the high-level decisions that truly matter. And the impact on your associates? It's just as big. Think about buy online, pick up in store. An AI can see what a customer bought, and when they walk in, it can ping an associate with a smart cross-sell suggestion. The result of that simple interaction? Retailers are seeing a 15 to 25% bump in transaction value. That is a huge direct win. But look, this transformation, it's so much bigger than just managing your people better. This AI store brain is ready to take on and optimize pretty much every core function of your store operations. The scope here is honestly breathtaking.
This slide really just scratches the surface. AI is optimizing everything. For instance, Vision AI is catching and correcting 75% of checkout errors at Kroger. Predictive maintenance on things like HVAC systems is saving some grocers over $1 million a year. The AI store brain is touching everything from loss prevention all the way to energy management.
And for you, in the C-suite, this all boils down to the metrics that really matter. Analysis from Oliver Wyman shows these AI capabilities aren't just making things smoother, they are tangibly reducing operating costs and driving a 1.2 to 1.9 percentage point increase in your overall profit margins. That's the real financial payoff. So here's the most important takeaway. This is not about replacement. It's about partnership. Think of the AI as the orchestra's conductor, flawlessly executing thousands of tiny decisions every minute. But it's your people, your store leaders, who are composing the music, setting the strategy, and handling all of the nuanced human moments that no algorithm will ever be able to touch.
Which really just leaves us with one final critical question for you. You've seen the proof, you know the leaders in your industry are already deploying their own AI deputies to get a huge advantage. So you have to ask yourself, who or what is orchestrating your store operations? And are you truly ready to compete in this new algorithmic age?